Okay. Yo, this week's edition of ÜWatt is going to be a thriller. So as always, I am Jace, and I am joined by my partner in crime, Mr. Squeak. How are you?
I'm good, man.
You good? You
good.
buzzing for today?
I'm good.
Are you feeling a bit nervous?
No,
Titles on the line today?
it don't matter. I got that. It's 3% or nothing.
So we've got him back. We had #6, the Spreez effect. He is back. He wasn't happy with the result. Mr. Spreez, how are you, mate? Welcome back.
I'm alright, thank you. Hello, how are you today?
Do you know, I'm good. I've actually been looking forward to this. I can't believe we're on #20.
Yeah, I know. 20 weeks, you got
It's
a lot
good.
more to do.
It's good.
A lot more to go.
So Squeak, how's your week been, mate?
It's been good. Been on Rocket League with you lot.
Yeah.
So realistically, you know how my day's been, but I'll say it out loud for everyone listening.
That's the reason why I ask.
I know how this works now. I've been reading up on this stuff.
Okay.
And I'm looking at becoming a professional.
A professional.
Finally. I mean, we're already professionals at what we do, but I mean, you can always up the levels.
That's the thing. I mean, this week, it was on Saturday, we were on Retro Roundtable with Sunday Segway. So obviously Kinney reached out to us. They were talking about 90s video games, so it was our first outing as a couple. It was quite a good one. It was a double date, wasn't it? It was us and Kinney Killer and Michael Cook. How did you feel being on, another podcast?
It's one of those things where I was very aware that it was not our podcast, so I can't fuck up and just be like I am. I was half expecting, I don't know why, but I was half expecting you to have messaged Kinney and being like, mention a green dildo at some point.
No, that's our thing.
No,
when I say ours in the royal sense, it's not my thing.
No,
it's
your
our
thing. I use it on you.
But yeah, the thing for me is that obviously I had that situation where I swore and I was like, oh no, they didn't really swear on this, so apologies for the swearing. And then I made a really racist comment about Zulu warriors, spirit chuck, yeah. So yeah, but it was good. So Spreez, obviously we've had Rocket League a bit this week. Have you been playing anything else?
The Division beta's back. I've been playing a bit of that. That's good. I don't want to rinse it out before the game comes out though.
Thing is, they've done really well in that they've given us enough that makes us want more, because it's 2 missions now, isn't it? Obviously, it was one on the close, then it went to 2. And what's the level cap on there?
I'm not sure. I'm on level 8.
Yeah, I feel like it's 8, 9 or something like that. But yeah, so I'm looking quite forward to that. I also know that you're lying, Spreez.
Why?
Because I looked on Xbox DVR.
I'm level 7.
And you've been playing Black Ops as well. So.
Yeah, but that's just like.
I asked you what have you been playing this week.
Everything sprinkled with a bit of Black Ops. It's like. That's just there.
Why? That's like sprinkling everything with a little bit of shit.
That's like me watching.
Flakes.
That's like me watching TV. It's
okay.
Shit flakes on everything. Ooh, let's make everything garbage.
You say that, Squeak, but what the DLC is gonna come out and you're gonna want to play zombies again. And
yeah, one map. I'll play it for about fucking a day maybe.
Yeah,
Do you know what's really funny is anybody that listened to us on Retro Roundtable was like, oh, you guys sound like a good time, and they come and listen to us, they'll be like, Squeak wasn't like this on the Retro Roundtable. Kinney shouted at me, he was like, yeah, Squeak was happy, that was good, man. I was like, yeah, usually he's the grumpy gamer on our channel.
He is the grumpy gamer.
The thing is, like I say, I was very aware that it wasn't ours to fuck up. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If we fuck up, it's cool. Fuck it. We just, yeah. But yeah, I can't fuck up someone else's shit.
Oh,
that ain't
days.
right.
I
Right,
really feel like I've
a
missed
little
out an
bit of Black
opportunity
Ops.
with the green dildo now, though. And the funny thing is
Exactly.
people listening now are going to be like, what is this? What is with this green dildo? And sorry, we're not going to find out yet. Moving on to the news. Have you guys seen that, like, obviously NVIDIA do GPUs, like graphics cards and things like that, and like notebooks and laptops and computers and yada yada. But
Yeah.
they're starting to do a bit of a bundle. When you buy the which one is it? It's the GTX 970 and above, or when you get the GeForce GTX 970M and above powered notebook, you get a free copy of The Division with it. You get a free code.
To be fair, they've often done stuff like that, you know.
Okay, the thing is that that's the first time that I've seen it. Obviously, I'm not one that really buys components for PC parts.
Yeah.
But I just
I
thought it
was-
was interesting.
I was gonna say when I bought mine, and that was that must have been a few years ago. Like I got a game bundled with it.
I'm
Okay.
assuming these components are pretty expensive, so.
Yeah, they're like what? Yeah.
Because Squeak
So-
gave me the graphics card I'm using, and then I was looking at XCOM 2, and it was like, oh, I'm not really meeting the minimum requirement, but it was my graphics card, so I was like, okay, I'll see what a replacement graphics card is. I'm not upgrading my PC. I'll wait for Squeak to upgrade his.
Oh wow.
Then I'll take that
Then
graphics
you'll
card.
get an upgrade.
But yeah, I just thought it was cool that obviously when you buy consoles, it always comes bundled with something because you buy a console to play games, and I guess it's similar with the graphics card, isn't it? You buy those graphic cards to play games, so it makes sense for them to bundle in games with it.
The thing is, like, what was it that I think I got Borderlands bundled with mine. Like, I think that's how long ago it was. Borderlands 2 was brand new then, sort of thing.
Okay. So yeah, so with the subject of Borderlands, have you guys seen that there was the March Xbox Games with Gold list was leaked? Apparently, you know, gasp.
No.
But on the list, so for Xbox One titles, we've got Crimes and Punishments, Sherlock Holmes, from the 1st till the 31st. Then from March 16th till April 15th, we've got Lords of the Fallen. But the 360 titles are Supreme Commander 2, and then Borderlands. And it's one of those things where I kind of looked at it, and it was like, okay, that's cool that Borderlands coming to games with gold, but like that game is really obsolete now.
The thing is, it's that thing of they're not going to give you a brand new game, are they? Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
but I just kind of felt Borderlands 2 would have made more sense.
so is it the first
The
Borderlands?
first Borderlands is coming.
Are you
free from the
sure
16th
it's
of
not
March.
like the Handsome Jack collection thing that they got?
It just says Supreme Commander 2 and Borderlands on this leak. So yeah, it's just one of those things where it's I just kind of feel that if you think about it, how long ago was Borderlands out?
Well,
Mid-cycle
yeah.
of the 360. And it's one of those things where people obviously went on to play in Borderlands 2, and anybody that's seen Borderlands 2 would have been interested and gone back to Borderlands 1 to see what that was about anyway.
I was going to say, and the thing is, it's like, that's already backwards compatible. Do you know what I mean? I swear that's been backwards compatible for ages. So realistically, they should have dumped it on people sooner rather than later if that is the case. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
So what do you reckon, Spreez? Are you excited to hear that Borderlands is on the list?
Not really.
What would you have preferred?
Call of Duty.
That, do you know what? Yeah, that was pew pew, shots fired.
You know what? I think the Xbox One game with goals list so far have been pretty bad. There's been a few games in
Thing
there
is,
that have been quite good.
They gave us stuff like when they gave us Worms. That was like a nice
Yeah,
kind of come out of
you
nowhere.
know, there's a few party games in there that you could say okay. The Xbox 360, however, they've been giving away some good games. The BioShock they gave away, the F1 game they gave away. So I don't know if it might be worth just.
If there was a
got-
360 title to come in 2016, what would the one that would make you happy that you want from your 360 to play on your Xbox One?
Mm.
And you can't
Call
say
of
Black
Duty.
Ops 2.
And you can't have Call of
No.
Duty Ghosts, or Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty 2 or 3, or Modern Warfare 3,
You can have.
or Modern Warfare 2, or Modern Warfare.
No, I can say Modern Warfare. I guess you can have.
No, I'm not allowing it.
Okay, sorry, no Modern Warfare.
No Call of Duties.
So you basically said every game that Spreez has ever played.
Every Spreez that
Every
game like
Spreez.
every game that
Every
Spreez
Spreez
every game
game
that
has
Spreez
ever
like.
played. I don't know.
Oh,
Put me
come
on the
on.
spot here. I'm trying to think of a really good one because I don't want to just throw front.
Don't try
Don't
and
want to
show
just.
off. Just what's
I
the
don't want
first
to
game that
just
came to
throw
your
one out
mind?
there.
You know, Spreez is gonna look for some like really
Obscure
like
title.
hidden. Yeah.
For me, I was
Uh,
buzzing when I heard that Red Dead Redemption was coming. I was buzzing, and
oh,
then that's kind of like,
that's a good choice. That's a good choice. I would like the BioShock games. They were good.
okay.
Um,
I'm surprised they
yeah,
haven't given us like a like Resident Evil or anything. Surprised I haven't had any of those.
I never
Or any
really
horror
played the
games at
Resident
all.
Evil titles.
But it's
Played
just
the first ones.
Too scary for you.
too scary for you.
Yeah,
I know you didn't play Outlast.
I did try it. I run out
You
of
played for
batteries.
15 minutes.
And there's
I
no
don't
more
play it. I
batteries.
don't play it because I've seen Squeak play it, so I don't need
You
to
know
play
what?
it.
That excuse though, that excuse right there, playing and watching are totally different things, friend.
I know what's gonna happen, so that it just doesn't worry me at all.
Right.
Have
Those
you
lies.
guys so I'm going to keep referring to it because I had quite a good time being on there. On the Retro Roundtable, we were talking about old games, and I had noticed that Saturday, the 27th of February, marks the 20th anniversary of Pokemon. Pokemon Red, Blue, not really Yellow because it came a bit later.
Am I that old?
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where
Spreez, I can tell you your age, you know, if you need that help.
No, I don't.
It's
I'm alright,
you know,
thanks.
we don't tend to just go off games being old and then go, oh, I must be old then because I played that. We
I'm
actually have
sensing
the
a lot of
data for that.
hostility from you.
I'm just saying.
You know,
I'm just saying.
this is
We're
amazing.
not-
This is like, you know, when you go
He's
to the
amped.
weigh-in and they're just chatting the most ish, like, oh man,
Face to face.
this is great.
We're not friends today, Spreez, man. Not until I beat you, innit?
I've come to realise that.
Not until I beat you.
But yeah, so with Nintendo, what they're doing for the 20th anniversary is they're bringing out to the Virtual Console Red, Blue, and Yellow. But they're doing like Nintendo 2DSs in the color scheme of red, yellow, and blue, and it looks pretty cool. They've made like a trailer, and they've kept it. They haven't reskinned or anything. They've given you the original version, basically. Which, yeah, I just think it made me want to buy one. I'm not going to, but it is one of those things where I looked at it and was like, yeah, do you know what? That's where it all started, man.
You say that. I don't know.
I've already got a 3DS, so I don't need
On-
to buy the
on that
2DS.
impulse thing.
I don't need to buy the 2DS because I got a 3DS, so I'm good. Although I don't really get to play it. Joys of children.
I'm still thinking of shit plates
Shit face.
being sprinkled over everything. Like that is essentially Call of Duty, isn't it? Like I mean, it's like let's have this nice bit of cake, and then you're essentially going, no, I want to just put shit on that as well, on top of that. Thanks.
Some guy called Activision just squatting over your cake.
I don't... Well, to be fair, is that better than EA just stealing your fucking cake and selling it back to you? Like,
My
who
mum really
knows?
liked that analogy as well. My mum likes when you come up with stuff that makes her understand what we're talking about.
Okay.
And it's like I got a like there was a message on the Facebook page from like an old family friend, and she was like, "Damn it! I listened to 40 minutes and I didn't even win." And I didn't. What did she say? She said she couldn't understand a word that was said. So if you're listening, hi Jill. Maybe you'll win today. Never know. Each week the odds are forever in your favor. Have you guys seen the Loop Fiasco Street Fighter 5 when he was playing that? I can't remember what the guy's called, and I feel really bad because it's like Day Go. Yeah.
I forget his name as well.
No, I didn't. I've heard about it. I
So,
don't know
yeah.
who told me. I don't know if it was you or your brother or something.
So it was a best of 7, and basically Loop Fiasco. There was an exhibition made where it was him versus arguably the greatest guy in the world at Street Fighter. And when you watch it, you know they have quite a good back and forth, and a few of the rounds are really close. But it's one of those things where like when Loop Fiasco wins, he doesn't react at all. Like he doesn't even realize that he's won and that it's finished.
That's because he's just playing, isn't it?
But it's one of those things where people are saying there's a conspiracy that you know the fight was paid for. Like Luke Fiasco wasn't supposed to win. Like was supposed to win, sorry. So people are trying to say that like Dago took a payoff to take a fall.
But
Yeah.
what's the fight like though, man? Like, no, because you'd sort of see it, wouldn't you, in the gameplay?
The thing that's been said from, and a lot of it is on Reddit, is people talking about how like the technical moves that are in, like with like the block breakers and the throws and stuff like that, and just judging distances of strikes, people have said that like Dago has made deliberate mistakes that, you know, troglodytes wouldn't recognize. But
Ooh, all right.
there's that was my choice of words. I just think to myself, what would Stein say? And that's what I came up with. But yeah, basically people are saying that when people that are really good at Street Fighter and have been watching it for ages, they've kind of gone, Dago didn't play as he normally would, or he was missing things that he would never miss. And it was just a bit like they're saying, oh, is it that Luke Fiasco, you know, for the publicity? Because you think everybody's talking about Luke Fiasco beating this guy at Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
So, but it's just a shame that we're in this time where, like, if Luke Fiasco has won genuinely, but people are just tarnishing it because they can't believe that this champion, you know, every dog has his day.
That's the thing. But it's one of those as well, even if he is at the top, that guy, like, it's a case of where do you go once you hit the top? Really, realistically. Do you know what I mean?
Maybe he's a big fan of Luke. Like.
What I love is on Destructoid.com, they said, now you could be a cynical ass and think Dago purposely lost the match, but consider the fact that Dago is renowned for being a cold-hearted, merciless beast who takes no prisoners. Do you think he'd allow someone with half an hour of training to beat him at the launch event for the new Street Fighter game? Me neither.
I just want to say, they make him out to be some sort of mercenary or like someone that actually does shit other than play games.
Yeah.
Like cold-hearted. Yes, he kills children and eats their hearts because he believes that he's absorbing their soul and their power.
I guess he's like you, where he only recently decided to start feeding his dog, you know?
I told you, I always feed the dog. It just gets like wet food as a treat, sort of thing. It's normally the dry food.
Spreez, can you please quote what he said? Did he or did he not say, I recently started throwing food in the dog's bowl?
I can confirm.
The poor tap dancing dog has been dancing for its food. If you've been listening for the last 20 editions, at some point you always hear Squeak's tap dancing dog. I didn't realise that the dog's actually dancing for food.
Wow. Gonna have the RSPCA onto me or some shit, man. The dog is fine.
Spreez, I want to ask you a question, mate.
Yeah.
Okay? Tell me the first word that comes to your head, alright?
Yeah.
PlayStation 4.
PlayStation 3.
Okay,
why? You missed out on a trick there.
Why did that?
Because I never owned a PlayStation 4. I've only owned a PlayStation 4.
Because I just said PlayStation 4 still, or just 4. Like,
it's the thing is, I'm just thinking, that's like me saying, okay, say the first thing that comes to your mind, and I'm like left, and you go right. Like, I was expecting you to give me your opinion on PlayStation 4 a bit there. Have you played the PlayStation 4 at all?
I haven't. I haven't played it at all. I haven't played it at all. I was close to buying one not too long ago.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking, like, out of everyone, people seem to have one or the other. Mainly Xbox One in our group. But, like, Squeak's the only person that I know that has both and doesn't play the PlayStation.
I do, every now and again. Like, I'll have it on, but I'll be talking on the Xbox.
Is it one of those where you play it kind of because it's there and you feel you need to play it, or because you want to play it?
No, because I want to play it, sort of thing. I don't feel like, oh, it's I've got to use it because it's just going to waste or collecting dust, sort of thing. It's just one of those things where I use my Xbox more because of the social aspect. Like I say, I'll be playing PlayStation and talking on Xbox.
Okay. Do you ever play anything with Ellis or anything like that? Have you got any PlayStation friends on there?
I got people on my friends list on it, but where I don't really play that much on it. It's one of those, like, I've only chatted to Ellis a few times on it, really, and that was when I first got it. Okay. Like, it's just one of those things. I'm just not that social on it. Like,
it's one of those things. Like, I don't know how you guys feel, but like, holding a PlayStation controller now
feels weird.
I just feel like the movement of the left stick on like the Xbox 360 controller, the Xbox One controller, like, it makes so much more sense to me now.
It's where your thumb rests, isn't it? I think that's the difference. Like, I think PlayStation's got a really good D-pad where that is, so it's good for fighting games and stuff like that. But yeah, that's about it.
Spreez,
Yeah, I
what's your
think
favorite controller of all time?
it's got to be the Xbox One. I do like it. It's nice.
You know what? If you're being like that though, I'd go back and say the DualShock controller, the first DualShock.
Do you know what?
Because that is really what sort of paved the way for like the rest of it, and sort of if you think that Xbox controller as is an evolution of that in essence.
The thing that I find quite surprising, and it's my top pick, is that the GameCube controller looks like a mess, but it actually worked really well.
Hmm.
Because if you think, like, they had obviously the left stick thing as well, so the left stick above the D-pad. They had the C stick, which was your right stick. They had like the massive A button, which you use for most things. Then you had your small B, had your Y and X just above them. Then you had your L and R, you had your little Z button, which obviously came over from the N64.
Yeah.
But yeah, I quite liked the reason why I mentioned pads is just because obviously recently I've been doing my retro collection. I've been looking at kind of what to put up and what to buy, and I've been fiddling with the N64 pads, and I was like, why did they choose to make this pad with three phallic pieces coming off the bottom? Like, what made them do that? And
The
did
thing
you guys
is-
ever play a game where you used the D-pad on your N64?
No, I can't think
The
about it.
specials for the wrestling game.
The thing is though,
yeah, I forgot about that actually.
That's probably about it.
it's that thing of who thought one thumbstick was a good idea. Like, oh, we'll use the buttons for that because whatever.
Yeah, playing GoldenEye is weird.
It's really
Moving
odd.
around on GoldenEye is so weird using the buttons. But I heard that, I think it was you that said to Squeak, that like I heard that apparently there was a thing where you can put a control stick into put a pad into port 1 and port 2 and play single player, and it works like two analog sticks.
The thing is, the rest of the buttons though.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
just staring at the door. Sorry I went silent for a minute there, guys. Like, it was really weird because my door started moving and I don't know if the cats are in or out. So if the podcast suddenly cuts out, it's because I've been killed. Just
And we'll just drop
Well-
off the call. Nice.
I was gonna say, you know the rules.
Yeah.
Last one out is the one that did it.
Oh wow. Cool. So yeah, the reason why I mentioned PlayStation 4 earlier is they've started to do. So obviously we're part of the Xbox Preview program, but Squeak, you can sign up for the PS4 firmware beta. So they haven't said what they're doing, but the fact that they're doing beta signups kind of says to everybody that there's a big update coming soon.
Yeah, there might be
Um,
like an overhaul of the actual.
Yeah. So I mean, this was reported 17th of February. I can see it was reported by Digital Spy. I'll have a link underneath for anybody that does want to click it. If you're on PlayStation and want to sign up to it, you just go there, enter your PSN ID, and agree to the terms. And it's scheduled to take place sometime in March. So yeah, so if you want to be a part of that and brag to your friends when you're able to do things they can't, but at the same time you need to be prepared for you may get an experience that is really broken
Yeah,
because you're
that
part of the
happened
testing period.
with Xbox.
Oh my days, yeah.
I think that's more than likely going to be the case.
The thing is, I think I'll sign up to that, but whether I'll get enough playtime on it to see any sort of difference or change
Well,
or
what we might do is when it does come out, if you are part of the program, you can do a section on it, talk us through it.
But
So-
again, like I say, where I don't play it enough,
No,
I
but you're
might
gonna
not
have
even
to,
notice the
because
changes.
you're a professional.
You know what? Yeah,
And that's what professionals do.
I'll just YouTube it or something.
Cool. So moving on to this week's WhatsApp. I was a bit annoyed because I played this game and I thought it was really good, and I figured it's a game that Squeak would love. So I was like, Squeak, find this game. It turns out it's iOS only, so I do apologise, but I did enjoy I did enjoy the game that much that I still kept it just to be this week's WhatsApp of the week. It's called Thumb Drift. So the premise is that you're a car driving up the road, and you use your thumb to either drift it left or right. And it's one of those where you keep going on a run until you crash, and then you start again. You're just trying to get as far as you can. The graphical style I feel is a bit like Crossy Roads, like that kind of color scheme and graphic. But as you play through, you earn coins as you're drifting along the track, and then you get to buy new cars. So I'm just trying to think of like what cars I had, because I had one that looked like a 5 Series convertible BM. I got a tank. I think I had a taxi as well. But yeah, it's just one of those games. The thing that I liked as well is that there are no microtransactions on it. The only thing that there is if you want to pay to remove ads. That's it. The sketchy thing with removing ads though is the fact that there's no price on it. Like you press remove ads and it tells you to put in your Apple ID, and I'm like, no
Wait,
thanks.
there's no price on it?
Like it's so on there
that shit
when you're in
could
the
be like-
settings, yeah, it just says remove ads and it says restore purchases. It's one of those where it is a new game, so they might add in transactions. Because like I said, as you play through, you grab coins and then you use the coins to buy different vehicles, but you don't get to choose the vehicle. So the first car it gives you for free, like you'll get cars for free every now and again, and they'll say at the bottom like 250 coins. Once you've got 250, you press it and it gives you a car. Like you don't pick which one for 250 coins, it picks one. But yeah, no, it's really good. If you're on iOS, it is a perfect bathroom play. You can just sit there, drift for a bit, and then after you're done, pull the flush, leave the room. You're good. Golden. So I think this one...
Showers.
What was that?
What?
Go wash your hands, buddy.
Well, you don't. If you don't wipe, then you don't have to, because your hands won't be dirty.
You said golden, I said showers. What? What of it?
Okay. So with this one, I'm going to give it... there's not a lot to it, but it does what it says on the tin, so I'll go right down the middle and give it 3 watts out of 5. Links in the description below. Apologies to all the Android users. There's not really much I can do about that. Maybe they'll bring it out eventually, but yeah, it's a good game. Go check it out. Quickly going to bang out, because last week, who's it that won last week? It was Duppy, I think, won last week. And again, it has not been claimed, so we're having another rollover. This is starting to become unfun.
You know we wouldn't have had a rollover if we
Shut
just
up.
stuck with the first winner.
Shut up, okay? You cannot win. We had the argument on the show. We had the argument on Retro Roundtable. We've had the argument in real life. You cannot win a prize from your own show.
I will forever be bitter about this. You know that, right?
Do you know what? That's fine. You can just be sour grapes. I don't care. Good.
That makes me happy.
He doesn't care. He says caringly.
Because it doesn't matter if you win, Squeak. You'll never reap the benefits of it.
It doesn't. I you know what, Spreez? I don't care. It's just that my name come up, and we've had so many
Also,
rollovers.
Squeak, when I was with my mum the other day, she made a comment that I don't call you out on the way you say things. Because of the way you say can't and stuff. And just then you just said cur. So there you go, Mum. I've done it. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly spin the fruit machine now. We'll find out who our winner is for this week, and hopefully it will be claimed. Fingers crossed.
Like Chingy.
Ooh, Squeak. Spreez. This week's winner is Ben Jenkins.
Oh, he's not getting that. Yeah, he's not getting that. I can call that now.
It depends if he's allowed to listen to the podcast. So Ben, if you're listening, mate, give me a shout. The funny thing is, like, we're recording this right now, and later on I'm gonna have dinner with Ben. And I'm just gonna look him in his face and not say a word. So yeah, Ben, get in touch, mate, and you can have the mystery prize. There are so many people that want to know what it is, and I'm refusing to say until it's been given out, and then I'll let people know what it is. But it is fun. It is fun. So yeah, so I mean, the last 40 minutes, well, 35-ish, have just been a formality. Because it's time now. Squeak versus Spreez II. Are you boys ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Always ready. I
So,
think.
the way it's going to work, we're doing 5 rounds. Each round, I am going to say keywords that I have made up that relate to a game, okay? And so
Wait, you've made up. Wait. Slow down. You've
I haven't made up
words,
but I've made a list of 10 words that can be used to describe this game. And I've tried to be obscure at the beginning and make it really obvious by the end. So when I give the first clue, it's worth 10 points. Second clue, 9 points, so on and so on. Literally, after I say a word, you guys say to me, like a game, just shout it when you think you know it. Whoever I hear first will get the points for that round, okay?
Oh, wow. We're not even having, like...
It's not like
separate
Squeaks
questions?
go, Spreezes go, no.
Can we not have buzzes and dings?
Nope, no
Can we-
buzzers and dings.
Is there any structure to it? Can I shout out as many games as I want per question?
Fuck off, Spreez. You're just
Okay,
gonna be
the thing is,
shouting.
Or
you
is it
can, but I feel like you're gonna spam. So
I'm not gonna spam, but per question or one of
okay,
the 10,
this is the way it's gonna
we
go.
should only be able to answer once each.
I'm gonna say a word and pause. You guys are gonna say a few things. If you get it right, I'll say. If you don't, I'm gonna say the next word. That's how it's gonna go. Okay. And as it's you guys, right? I am going to be pedantic. Like, I'm not gonna take the franchise name. I want you to tell me the actual specific game.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
So we're gonna start round 1. Okay. First clue. Snow. Second word. Skidoos.
Borderlands.
Nope.
Modern Warfare 2.
Nope. Constant ringing. Guns.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
No. Characters named after animals. Guided missiles. Knocking walls.
Rainbow Six.
Ninja. Rations.
Oh! Metal Gear Solid?
Oh, there it is. Squeak. 2 points. The next clue was going to be walking nuclear machine. There we go.
Hmm.
2 to Squeak. So you get it, yeah? You're in now.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, not much pressure, boys, but this one, my mum got. Okay, so if you don't get it, you need to.
In how many tries?
In fairness, it took her to the end.
Okay.
So, retro,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
sun, sea,
Mario. Super Mario.
sand, pavement,
Fuck off.
grass,
Can't just name what's like fucking around. You.
BMX/mountain biking.
Paperboy.
California Games.
California Games, Squeak.
goddamn.
Ooh, 4 points, mate. Spreez. In a minute, you'll get a good one, I'm sure, and it can be all the difference. So right now, it's 6 to Squeak, 0 to Spreez. So Patrick Moore is staying true to his form. Okay, next one. Square. Wacky. Combos. Color schemes. No custom characters. 1999. Midway.
Ready to Rumble.
Oh my days, he's in. Okay, Spreez, you need to sort this out, mate. I thought this was going to be quite the battle. It's just looking like
I'm lost
a
against
massacre.
the professor here.
Okay.
Lost. He's got his monocle on.
I didn't think you could see me shifting that about.
Right, do you know what, lads? We've still got 2 more. Spreez, you can still bring this back, mate.
Come on.
2
let's
good
go.
rounds. Okay. Leveling up. Level cap. Special moves. Fighting. Bike
Street
riding.
Fighter. Bike riding.
Animal cruelty. Balls. Gym.
San Andreas.
Oh,
G-
god damn it.
Grand Theft Auto
Rodent
San
companion.
Andreas.
Don't get to pick your starter. Those are all your clues.
Ratchet and Clank.
I want to
Animal
say
cruelty.
Pokemon of some sort. Pokemon.
Balls. Pokemon.
Fuck's sake.
Which one?
Red, blue, green, yellow.
There it is. Spreez got a point. It is Pokemon Yellow. There we go.
Stadium.
Spreez is in. So the clues were leveling up, level cap, special moves, fighting, bike riding, animal cruelty, balls, gym. The one that kind of gave it was yellow is rodent companion. And you don't get to pick your starter. In yellow, you got given Pikachu and he followed you.
I know, that's what I was trying to think of. But I basically give that you, Spreez, so fuck you. Fuck you.
Look, it's 10-1 and you're going to speak to the man like that.
You.
What's the last one?
Okay, so the last one. Okay. It's a 90s game. I'm trying to give you throw you a few bones here, Spreez,
Mortal
okay?
Kombat.
Wait, this isn't even a clue. I'm just letting you know we haven't started, okay?
Hey, wait, no, you can't have clues before the fucking start.
You're getting the fucking clues as well.
We're not fucking having this again.
Right, come on.
Okay. First clue. Upgrades. Second clue. Space. Aliens. Shooting.
Space Invaders.
Bombs.
That's not even a 90s game.
Dead scientists. Rolling.
Metroid.
Was assumed to be a dude, turned out to be a hot blonde
Super
chick.
Metroid.
Super Metroid.
Super Metroid Squeak. Sorry,
Oh,
Spreez.
God damn it.
So that there was 13 to 1. I didn't think you'd come back on the show, Spreez.
No. Nah, I don't think so.
What do you have to say for yourself?
You fucking colluding bastards.
Oh wow, he's coming down that road.
The only defense. Nah.
See?
No,
See?
it's Sir Patrick Moore, innit? Like, it doesn't matter what quiz you do. Anybody that comes on, it's
Okay.
Sir Patrick Moore, innit?
Squeak, how'd you feel? Sir Patrick Moore. How'd you feel?
I feel I'm built up to be this like. I'm
Adjusting your bow tie and monocle as we speak.
No. What was you asking again?
How'd you feel?
Good. I knew I was gonna beat him. Hence the
I-
shit talk. Come on now. I wouldn't chat shit if I didn't know I wasn't gonna pulverize him. That's right, Spreez. I pulverized your ass. And you
I
can
think-
What?
take that
Wait,
as
hold
No,
on. You
can
did
take
what?
That, you can take that as you like.
Okay, cool. Do you know what, if anybody would like to take on Sir Patrick Moore, I mean, I'd be happy to have somebody back for hashtag 25. If you think you can take him on, hashtag 25.
You know what? Don't say that though, because you build me up to be this like font of all
You're
knowledge,
undefeated.
and I'm just
You're
not.
undefeated. You're undefeated.
It doesn't matter. I'm just not. I'm not a font
Yeah,
of
the
all
Stats
knowledge.
speak for themselves.
To be fair, he's only me twice, so undefeated is really a big
Have I lost
achievement.
one? Have I lost one, Spreez?
You haven't, but it's not the greatest
Undefeated.
achievement. Like,
Undefeated.
you
100%
should,
Baseball time.
success rate.
you should do a quiz with Stein on classical music.
No, false to that.
I'm sorry, this isn't a
Because-
podcast on classical music. If Stein wants to
because
create that podcast, we will go over there and
Because-
we will kick his ass too.
And the thing is, when I win, I won't be coming back. Haha! See what I did there? Ah, fuck you lot. You don't know nothing about classical music.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Amadeus. So yeah, so obviously catch us on Twitter at @UWatt_. I'm currently in the process. I've messaged Twitter. There is somebody who has got the @UWatt handle. They started it in February 2009. Followed 2 people and haven't used it again. So hopefully we'll be dropping the underscore soon. I'm not sure how Twitter works, but right now we're at @UWatt UWATT_. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/UWatt podcast. We're on Podomatic, uwatt.podomatic.com, and we're on the YouTube too, youtube.com/uwatt. So yeah, so I guess to wrap up, Ben Jenkins, if you're listening, mate, make sure to give us a shout and say you want your prize, and I'll make sure you get that. Is that okay, Squeak? You alright with? I know, you gonna be okay with Ben winning that?
Well, I wouldn't be okay with anyone winning it. We've already been through this.
Okay.
We won't continue to have this argument. I will just you'll just find me one morning, early morning,
Ben
in
might
your
win
house,
it, you know.
in your house looking for it.
Ben might win it, you know.
Spreez, have you got any messages for the people? Have you had a good time today?
I always have a good time with you guys. Yeah. I don't
We'll have you
like
back
playing
on
against
soon.
Squeak. I don't like playing against Squeak. It's not fair.
We might get you back for like hashtag 50. I think we'll
I
have your
think-
mark.
I think
Obviously, you're
I
welcome back
need
any
to-
time, mate. But I think that we'll schedule you for hashtag 50, or even the
I-
year one. I think the year one will have a massive Wolfpack gathering on Skype.
Oh my
I think
God.
I need to make a quiz, and then you two can.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm quite lazy though, so
Well, I'd be up for that.
hashtag 50.
Hashtag
That's how far away is that?
30.
Yeah, I can probably.
You got
do
time.
that. You got time.
Squeak, any more messages for the people?
No, because you cut me off last time, and I'm pretty sure you cut it when I said about the DP. So, no.
Okay. So there we go. Hashtag 20. I've really enjoyed it today. So as always, I've been Jace. He's been Squeak, and we'll see you next week.
Later.